Questers from a cold and snowy eastern shore of the United States of America to our synopsis queen in Canada. In Canada, here's Judy. Hello, Judy.
Hello, John. Hi, everybody. It's good to be here on this snowy, very cold night in southern Ontario. I know being here will warm me up, won't it? And we got a little bit to talk about tonight.
We sure do. We sure do. Don't forget, guys, we got the Quest certificates. Hashtag CERT to put in. I'm going to put it in right now. That's all you have to do is be in the podcast right now live. And I'll send you a certificate from Quest, signed by me and from the Quest family. A great little thing to have, something different. And we'll go from there. Let's see who's coming in here. Judy, who's got that notification bell on, because now I'm on about 7:35 or so, 7:40. I don't know where I'm at.
Yeah, it's about 7:40 almost.
Okay, let's see who's in the house here. There's Tammy Williams is in the house.
Hello, Tammy.
GFM. Gloria in the house. Steve Vanese. We're doing it, but we're doing it cold. Hello, Stu. The Hook is in the house. Kathy's in the house. The Hook.
Hi, Kathy.
Kay Franks is aboard. Christopher. Cindy Monroe. Vicky. Christopher's in the house. Carol's in the house. Connor is in the house. Everybody getting that notification bell and starting to come in. I love it. Because if you never know when I'm coming on, well, you'll have to watch it later. Hello, Wade is in the house. Amy, hello. Daniel Spino, the professor, is in the house. We're all coming down for a pool party very shortly.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Tammy says she's been waiting for the podcast. And here we go. Hello, Derb. I'm going to try to be on around the 7:30 mark now. Trying to get my situation here that if I get her down at 7:30, at least I'll have an hour. I don't go past 9 o'clock. So we might not have no interruptions, but I can't guarantee it, guys. I can't guarantee it. Here's my gang.
We're with you, John. All's good.
Yep. Here's my gang that runs the Quest family. We support Tony Sampson and the Salty Dog Tours. Give them a call. Tell them Johnny sent you. Of course, Charlotte and Daniel's Compendium. You go there. You read the facts. He rips it right down to the bare bones. Him and Charlotte. Give him love as you give me love around the world. There's a certificate that I'll put your name in it, sign it, date it, post it, use it as a dartboard. But it's a good little thing to have, something different. I had mugs, I had hats. With the postage and everything else is crazy. And whatever it is, whoever wins one, I send it all the way around the world on my dime. And you'll have a number behind it. No numbers will be behind the moderators and the people that have numbers on it, regular members. You will win 50 tokens at the end of season 13. So that certificate could be worth 50 tokens that I'll send it to you no matter how. And you'll be all set to go. Last night, the heat is on. Next Tuesday, walk the line. And December 23rd, into the foil. Like I said, I want to thank all my moderators, Tammy, Judy, Daniel, Starlene, Kathy, and Tanya from Portugal. Also, Jeff M. and Gloria doing double duty on YouTube with David B. on YouTube. I got to thank all my members from the Quest of Oak Island that came over. We're live on YouTube on our channel, QOOI. We're on Discord. All the rest of them, not much. A little bit on Instagram. But doing pretty good on that Spotify, Judy, as I posted some end of the year statistics for podcasters around the world. Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon. Hello, Alexa.
Somebody's will be coming on.
Hello, Ken. Also want to thank my YouTube paying members. This is the month that everything's due. Discord, over I think $400 and something for the streaming service. Everything is due in December. So whatever you can do to support the channel, please help if you can. I know it's tough times, so I hear you guys. I want to thank Luke. I want to thank Tammy, Linda, Tony, Andrea, Tommy, Kay, D-Rock, Super, Becky, Virginia, Barbara, Starlene, Jeff, $10 Ray for their continued support, and also you, Judy Live. Without you, this place don't run. I thank you so much as I have you live on the phone right now and telling the world how much you do.
Oh, thank you, John. And you know, I depend on you and this group to get me through the winter. So I'm glad to be here.
I want to thank Daniel for all his hard work. And last night's show, a little, not a rant, but the heat is on. I think I passed out during the middle of it, but woke up and then in the swamp that they're digging that new area that you can see from past drone videos. He was holding up. I says, oh, no. Hello, Rowdy. I said, oh, no. Lordy 40. Holy Muyan. It's a friggin' Akshu. Oh, no, not again. Holy moly, Lordy 40, please. You're driving me crazy. I said, this merry-go-round doesn't stop. Hello, Jonathan. Okay, Highland. I says, the Akshu is back, Judy. The swamp is back.
Yeah.
The rocks. It could be another road. I says, oh, my God. This is turning into torture. I wouldn't torture whoever, the pirates there that they're blowing up in the ocean. Show them this. They'll stop dealing drugs.
Yeah, real quick. I couldn't believe it when they pulled up that Akshu in the swamp.
Yeah, and Ken, I just asked Judy that before we came on. I says, how did he pick up charcoal with the metal detector? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not a mineral, but his metal detector might find everything. But what about all those 3D scanners? They have them all over the place. Why don't they do that first to show the stakes are so low? And you know what I'm talking about. Hello, Franklin Down. You know them 3D scanners that they used on Lot 5?
Yes, they could use them elsewhere.
Huh. I says, well.
Durr says sometimes charcoal is kind of metallic, but detection, he's not sure.
Not unless he spotted it, because you saw last night they're using that farm plow to actually turn the soil over because they're getting tired of digging for Gary, I guess. So they brought the farm tractor out and tilled it as they cleared that lot. Must have been not many trees on that lot. What was that lot they were tilling? 8? I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't either, John.
Yep, Ken, I see you. I hear you. Okay, thank you, Franklin. I hope you like it. Max Lab, hello. No problem. We're always online. We're always here forever. But as you do this for 13 years, I can't really say what I've done in the beginning because I can't look back on that stuff. We just go forward over here. Whatever's on my Facebook page, there's a magnifying glass. If you want anything to know, you type it in there and it'll pull it up 13 years or whatever the heck we're mumbling about, Judy. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly, John. For us to remember way back 13 years ago, that's a little difficult.
Thank you, Max Lab. Thank you for your support. Jeff M says, Chat GPT says, yes, coal can sometimes trigger a metal detector, not because coal itself is metal, it's carbon, but due to metallic impurities like iron, pyrite, fool's gold. Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. Much. Yeah.
How come, Judy, how come we didn't Google that? Who the heck knows? We're too old-fashioned.
I guess. Honestly, I never even thought about it. I was silly.
Me neither. I'm so burnt out. And then Judy was sent this picture. And of course, when he's traveling, I love how he's showing support around the world. I'll let you say this picture, Judy. Ready?
Yeah, yes. This is Scott Lonsberry, and he is on a cruise, 2-week cruise in the Caribbean, and he was on St. Lucia, and he took this picture with his Quest hat on. So he's looking for treasure, guys. He's looking for treasure.
Oh, look at that. That's where we should be.
Yeah, you're right. What a beautiful picture, eh? Just look at that background.
He's a cruiser. He does a lot of those cruises.
He does. They really enjoy them, he and his wife.
Yeah. Let me go back here. All righty. And time 987654321. All right. Also, Daniel had a little tribute. We lost a researcher, James McQuiston. I don't know if I talked to him earlier on chat. I never had him on my show. But he was always on the show from the very early seasons, Judy, that I know of, that we've seen him in the war room. So here's a little dedication that Daniel Spino put up for him. So I like to do it in the beginning of the show. So let me see if I get it here, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Tell me, guys, if you can see it and hear it.
Daniel's analysis and commentary lies a feature in tonight's episode here, but I wanted to express my deepest sorrow and condolences to the family of James McQuiston. James passed away suddenly and unexpectedly this past weekend. James was an accomplished Oak Island researcher who wrote many books about the Oak Island mystery. James spent countless hours on his research and put forth great effort in trying to find the solution. James' specialty was the Scottish aspect of the mystery, and particularly his work on William Alexander, along with other fascinating aspects of the Knights Baronet of Nova Scotia. James's drive, determination and tenacious effort in his work will always be respected by this author and the Oak Island community. Whenever an Oak Island researcher passes away, there's a unique sadness that is felt by this author, because they left us before the final chapter of the mystery was written. I can only hope that James now knows the truth, and his work will not be forgotten. His legacy will live on and inspire the researchers still working in this earthly realm, and find the solution to the mystery before fate knocks on our own doors. It was the Oak Island Compendium's privilege to publish an interview with James about 2 years ago. You can read the interview at http://www. Theoakisland Compendium, Moneypit 9. It was a pleasure working with James on the interview, and he will be greatly missed. This short poem by the Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson is in honor of James and his memory. Rest in peace. Under the wide and starry sky, dig the grave and let me lie. Glad did I live and gladly die, and I laid me down with a will. This be the verse you grave for me. Here he lies where he longed to be. Home is the sailor, home from sea, and the hunter home from the hill. Please follow our weekly episode analyses during Season 13, along with articles from the original Compendium Blockhouse blog and special investigations and features involving Oak Island. Feel free to reach out to us for questions, comments, information, and any theories to our email, theoakislandcompendium@gmail.com. Please visit www.theoakislandcompendium.com for this entire article and our other content related to the Oak Island mystery. Good day from the Compendium. Daniel and Charlotte. The Oak Island Compendium, C 2025.
Thank you.
Well done, Daniel. Yeah, well done.
Thank you so much. The Quest family also has sympathy for his family in these rough times. I don't know what he passed of. I don't know if he was sick, but just things happen. As you know, Judy, when your time is up, it's up.
It is, John, and it is sad because I can't help but think that without him doing research, that we might miss something. You know, we do miss them when they're gone.
Right, and that's why I say to the world, and I've been saying this whole season, please, production, if there's something there, and if there's not something there, if there's a minute thing that could have been there, our time is short. Please do something before I'm dead. Quote, unquote.
Yes, me too, John. I'm getting up there too.
So I always say it, but, I've been trying to contact David Blankenship. For some reason, my messenger says if he doesn't use Messenger, I can't get to him. Some kind of encryption. I don't know what it is. So I put it on his Facebook page. He hasn't been on there. So I don't know what's going on with David. I can't get a hold of him because some kind of encryption stuff on my messenger of all the stuff they change, all this upgrading stuff. You know what I mean?
I wish, John, they quit it. I just get used to something and then change it.
Yep. All righty. Judy, get your wine ready.
Okay.
Let me get your picture now. Hello, Giselle. Hello, Groovy. Looking for Judy, Groovy. Okay, Judy, your picture's on the web for the world to see. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Okay. It's season 13, episode 6. The heat is on. Episode 6 opens on a new morning in the Money Pit area where the team is drilling new borehole F8.5. They have reached 178 feet down and will keep going to bedrock at 208 feet. They find loose material in the core on the table, and Marty runs the pinpointer over it and gets a beep. After moving the dirt around to find the item, he now can't get a beep, so they have Gary come and use the big detector, and again, nothing. Could it be a trace of gold in the water? They send this section of the core to be tested. It will take several weeks to get the results. Later that morning, the team is meeting in the war room where Steve is showing them what Marty calls a heat map he has put together. This map has the sites of many artifacts found on the island. The main finds are on Lot 5 and in the Money Pit area. They notice, though, that many have also been found on Lot 15, a piece of charcoal, a Chinese coin, and a stone shot. They decide to get Gary out there to detect for more artifacts. Following the meeting, Rick, Steve, and Gary arrive on Lot 15, where Billy is plowing to bring up any artifacts that may be below. Gary finds what looks like coal, and Rick rubs it on a stone, and it does prove to be coal, and they bag it. The beeper goes off, and Rick digs up what looks like an iron rosehead spike that Gary says could go back to the 1500s. They bag it. Steve then digs up what seems to be an iron handle off of a gate or door. It is also bagged. The next morning finds Rick, Billy, and Steve in the research center, where they have learned they now have the permits needed to continue their dig in the western area of the swamp. They decide to dig in the southwest, where they have not dug before. Later, in the swamp, as Billy digs, he brings up many rocks mixed with gravel. He thinks this looks similar to the stone road in the southeast corner. They call Rick, and upon arriving, he agrees with Billy and adds, this road seems to be going to the money pit. They keep digging. That afternoon, we find Ian taking water samples in the money pit area to test for metals to confirm they are drilling in the right area. Ian finds red dye in the water that they put down in several holes in 2024. He now wonders if the metals in the water are flowing through and upward in the solution channel. Over on lot 15, Katya and Peter are detecting, and Peter digs up a copper button that by the size looks to be off of a shirt. They bag it. Peter then digs up what looks like the arm of a scribe compass used to draw lines on maps and in mathematics. It goes to the lab. A new day arrives, and as Billy continues to dig up rocks in the swamp, Gary's beeper goes off, and he pulls up, what do you know, an ox shoe. Alex points out that oxen wouldn't be working in the swamp, so this area was passable at one time. Ian arrives, and he points out that oxen could have been used to put the rocks in place. We need to excavate this area. Episode 6 ends in the war room, where Ian is giving the team the results of the tests on his water samples. He tells them there is gold and other minerals in the water that are not natural. Ian believes these minerals are coming from deep in the solution channel that flows south to north. To Ian, this proves they are drilling in the right place. Rex says they must now concentrate on the solution channel, and Marty declares they need to find a wide open area large enough for a treasure to fall through. Join us next week, Questers, to see if they find an area that large. And in the meantime, stay safe, please, everybody.
Very good, Shooty.
Thank you, thank you.
Hello, Patricia. There's our cruise member.
Yes, there he is.
Hello, Lewis.
Hello. Yeah, we were just talking about you there, Scott, being on a cruise.
Yep, you put your picture up. But yeah, I saw it in chat also. I also got the screenshots on that. If we got a solution channel and they say, well, you know, it's flying around down there, how is it? Hello, Richard. How is it that the dye is still in the solution channel after 1 year? If it's moving, that dye should have been gone or to the exit. How is the dye still stagnant there? Answer me that question.
Well, doesn't that water flow out into the ocean?
I don't know where it goes.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, you'd wonder at it still being there.
After a year, you know, Judy?
Right, exactly.
So in our screenshots, there's a bucket all full of dye. Oh, okay. That they poured in, and a year later, they're still pulling up dye. I don't know. Not unless it's just the clay is waterproof, so it can't go in the clay. You know what I mean, guys?
Scott says no exit. Maybe it's circles.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what it's doing? I'm circling.
It would be nice to know that answer, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, things like that popped in my mind. Okay, dye. Well, it's going around in circles. It still gets diluted after a year, or no? That means no fresh. You put something in your well, you always got new water in there. That dye should be diluted to almost nothing by a year. There's got to be. It can't be the same stale water from last year to this year. You know what I mean, Judy?
Yeah, I agree with you. That I know. I questioned that when he found it. So I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see when we get to it. Here we are back at the money pit. The show starts. Here's the guys with all the big bank accounts, Choice Drilling. Here's the sausage table. Yeah, Daniel. What did Daniel say?
Could be in a pocket of water that was not diluted much. Okay, Daniel. Thank you.
There's the crew on the sausage table. F8.5. The green area is the solution channel. There's Rick. There they are, opening up the sausage casings. Could be, Wade. I have no idea. I think they said the solution channel, Bill, was 170 feet deep. If I remember my memory, which I don't. And there's the muck. And they thought they were getting a pinpointer on there because there's nails on that sausage table, Judy. That's why they put it on the other table.
Yes. I wondered at first too why, but then they did explain it.
Yeah. There he is. Could be, Giselle. It could be. We just get more and more questions after 13 years, And don't forget, hashtag certificate, hashtag cert to win a certificate at the end of the show. We only get 4 entries. So let's get that going. I want everybody to get one. Back to the war room.
Oh, Franklin, we will be thinking about you. He has to go, John, because he just found out that a cousin of his was killed by
Okay,
a car.
Franklin.
We'll be thinking about you.
Yep. Patricia, just cert. Hashtag cert. Not certificate. I don't know.
Yeah, just CERT, Patricia.
Yeah, Erica, CERT. I don't know if it'll take. I got 7 entries, but I don't know who the names are, so that's why I'm saying cert. And here we are at the war table. And they went pretty fast. Like, I take screenshots, and maybe somebody that has a lot of times on their hands can mark down what they actually found on the lots they were saying on the map. Judy?
Right. I would imagine that's a lot of work. Maybe not so much if you're doing it with computers. I don't know.
You can stop it. You know what I mean? You can stop the voice, then go on, stop it again, go on, stop it again. But I don't have the time to do that.
No, exactly.
Hello, Teapot. I didn't see Teapot come in.
No, I didn't either. Hi.
And there's where the colors were. The pink old, the orange early, turquoise, and blue. Yeah, I know, dear. But I wish they did.
Yeah, it would be nice if they would make those maps available to us.
Especially his 3D map, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know you would absolutely love to see that one.
Yeah. So this is where they were talking about what they found, what artifacts they found, on which lots they were on to write a story of the years. You're on lot 15. And now you know they're getting a little crazy. Instead of, I thought supposedly Gary's supposed to go over the lot with a metal detector and put a flag where the hot spot was. Now they're actually digging up the whole lot. It seems kind of weird, but at least they're doing something more on the mass scale. You know what I mean, Judy?
Yeah, right. So hopefully that way it'll go faster.
That's what they're doing. Now, what was that stone wall on the right side? I was trying to figure out what lot that was on. You see the stone wall to the right of the tractor up on top of the corner?
Yes, I thought that was on 26, but I'm probably wrong. Daniel, do you know?
You see that stone wall on the right there, Judy?
Yes, I do very clearly.
Is that still lot 26? I don't know.
Daniel says it's lot 15.
Lot 15 with the stone wall.
Yeah, I don't remember that particular wall.
No, I remember the wide wall on 26.
Yes, yes.
They're plowing the soil up, so when he goes over the lot detector, instead of digging down, it's always a shovel full deep. You know, they're always 12 inches deep, if you notice that. So they're turning up the soil so it would turn up an artifact up on top. They never go 3 shovels in that I know of. I always see them doing 1 spade all the way around in a circle, and then that's it. You know, Judy?
Yeah, it always seems to work that way, John, for sure. So this should bring them to the top so that Gary can find them easier.
Well, maybe they can plant crops after this, at least get something out of the island.
Really, eh? Daniel said, yes, there is that other wall on lot 26. That one I remember.
Yeah, that's the one I remember, but this one, no, for some reason. So, I don't know. I'm getting burnt out. The show's burning me out, guys. There's a back look. Sharpen them spades, Billy. Till that soil. And how come we never find no ox bones? Why is it? No ox, nothing dies on Oak Island?
They never found bones other than those human bones that were down deep in the money pit area.
Nothing died on Oak Island. They threw them all in the ocean, in the bay. I guess, I don't know. Just very weird. It doesn't make any sense to me that nothing died on Oak Island for them to get any kind of bone. I would like to know, even if the coyotes or the wolves, whatever they got over there.
Yep, you'd think there'd be something, John.
There's this piece of coal that they can date. Good, we got 12 entries for hashtag CERT.
Good.
There's the piece of gold, piece of coal, that musket ball they found. Hello, Anthony. Maybe they use all the bones for soup.
Maybe, John.
And imagine being up there in the winter, in a whatever kind of shack, whatever they made up there. Oof.
That could very well be.
You know, they didn't have no insulated boots and coats and hats. Well, they have deer skins deer boots, and that's about it.
You got it. I wouldn't want to be there in the winter.
So you eat a lot of hot soup. Lordy 40, holy Muyan. Hey, look at this piece. Oh, God, please. There we be, an iron piece.
I think that's the one they thought was a, no, that's not the one I'm thinking of. I was thinking it was the rose head, but I don't think that's it.
No,
Is that the one they think is from the compass?
Nope, we didn't get it yet. Get there yet.
Okay.
Yes, the rest stall cabin has been redone. We got it on the video and the drone, and where it's put right back where it used to be. Yes. Dima, thanks for coming in. CERT. Hashtag CERT to be in the running. This one's the hanger.
Oh, thanks, Daniel. Boy, forgot already.
Giselle. Stone soup. Might as well go with wood soup.
Shoot. Yeah, that's the piece they thought was either off of a door or a gate. Yes.
Yep. Does nothing for me. Back to the gang here, drilling away. But what happened to all the 3D scanners they had? Why didn't they put that on the swamp? They already had Eagle Canada doing every 2 feet that they got all them seismic maps. I don't get it. It's like we're back to round one, and that's what gets me sort of upset.
Yeah, it just seems strange to me too.
And here's they're showing the getting the okay for the permits to dig in certain spots on the swamp, as you can go like on the Facebook page, our group, to see the drone footage of all this stuff. Dan Blankenship has passed away. I've been trying to find David Blankenship, his son. Maybe went to Florida just to find out. He usually lets me know, and I haven't been able to contact him, Dima.
Yeah, Dur says, why don't they put a permanent camera in the cavities and wait to get a good look? I agree.
Permit 25-3, area blah, blah, blah. Then Steve marks it out with the GPS. Then he stakes it out, and that's what they can do. You got it, Lewis. You got it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Lewis.
We got to get to season 50, but I'll be dead by then.
Me too.
So I don't care what they find or what they do. I'll be long gone. And here's just a back show of the fence post. But again, if you got a fence around the whole swamp, if I fenced out a whole swamp with a fence so the oxen won't go in there and get stuck and you lose an animal like that, it must be very expensive to get in those days. When I took the fence down, I wouldn't have any oxen around, and I would put all the posts or whatever it is in one pile, not just spread out every 8 feet. You know what I mean?
Right. I agree. Yes.
I don't know about the metal they had on there. You know, that's probably repurposed for something else. You know what I mean?
Yes. And they certainly did do a lot of that, reusing of things.
Yeah, especially metal. So I don't know. Their fence had to be some kind of, I don't think it was just wood all the way around. It has to be some kind of metal for the oxen to not blow through it. You know what I mean? Because those things are a powerful animal.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would think there'd be some kind of metal screening type stuff on there.
Yeah. Here we are digging it up. Patricia.
Got a beautiful sense of humor. Guys, Patricia said, oh, here's the deal. If I die, I will go look and come back and tell everyone what's there. Okay, well, hold you to that. Oh, Daniel says, did anyone notice Billy mentioning what they were finding in the southwest swamp could have been clearing of land? There was an old foundation in that area as well.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Daniel, that very well could have been a homestead.
Yeah, who knows? Hello, Feline. Thanks for coming in. Who knows when they had the homes wherever they had them and then knocked them down and used the stones for fences? Who the heck knows what's there? You know what I mean, Judy?
Right. And we do know there was quite a few homesteads on that island at one time.
There's our man with the truckload of silver. He hasn't given up yet.
No, he hasn't, has he? He's sure it's there.
It's there, Daniel. It's not natural, Daniel. The Spooner man. That picture came out a little fuzzy. And there's his water well right there, that long PVC pipe.
Right, gotcha.
But why don't they do it where they're drilling?
Yeah, I wondered that too. Why wouldn't they put it down the same borehole?
I don't know. You know, they're not drilling over there, Dr. Spooner. But what do I know? I'm just a little old podcaster here.
Scott says, just haven't found it yet.
Oh, please, Lordy 40, holy Muyan. Then they put this on. It says, I'm getting back flashes. Am I awake? Am I passing out? Oh, the golden egg, the baby blob, the solution channel. I says, Lordy 40, holy Muyan. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while since we saw this area.
I don't know what Spooner's coming up with all his bottles of minerals. I think there was a urine sample on that table.
Oh, maybe. Oh dear.
We'll get to that screenshot later here.
Okay. Daniel says, I will bet the farm is natural. Dr. Spooner needs to explain his reasoning there.
Yeah, but didn't he say it to us about every other year with his other partner that it's not natural?
Yes. Yes.
Because he knows everybody's going to say, well, you're full of it. It's coming from the Gold River. It's natural gold. It's in the solution channel. Pirate gold. I don't know. I've had it. I'm in it to the end, though. I'm in it to the end. I'm too far invested in this crazy thing I got myself into.
Yep, I agree, John. Can't go anywhere now.
Steve. The Muyan people, Steve. The Muyan. Holy Muyan. They found nothing. Muyan. They're back to tractors and shovels in 2026. Oh, my Lordy 40. Oh, you mean at the pyramids where they found below the pyramids? Okay, it's because they used the Mulan technology in the pyramids, Steve. Remember that, Judy?
Yes. Yes, I do.
15 years? Oh, Tammy, please. Oh, my Lordy 40.
Yes, because even though this is the 13th season, Rick and Marty and Craig were working on the island for a few years before that, right?
Yeah, we were on Facebook Live because it wasn't on YouTube or anything yet. Yep, that's how many years we got to go here.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah, some dye came out at the Smith's Cove, Patricia. I remember the dye coming out when they dug up the Smith's Cove, but I don't remember them seeing dye anywhere else from the helicopter. But then again, my mind is froze. What do you think, Judy?
Yeah, I remember that too. I hardly remember them putting the dye down that he found last night. I hardly remember that. Daniel says they found gold particles in the garden shaft. That was not from Captain Kidd's hoard of treasure. And he's laughing.
When Emma came out, what was it, like 50 feet down? It was a gold particle in the wood. Well,
Yeah.
who knows? I still want to see C1, where they dropped the gold particles on the side of the wall as they were going down. They were going to try to pick them out, and they dropped them. Remember that?
Yes, very clearly. And I wondered till this day what that was.
Yet they never go back down there where the stuff is. Then they say, nope, nothing. Maybe it was pyrite or whatever, and they just don't edit it out. You know what I mean?
Yes, and that's strange as far as I'm concerned.
Well, like I said, they must have found something that's not TV worthy. Excuse me.
Yes, that's probably what it is.
Yes, Cindy, and I see Carmen is back looking at that compass. I think it was Captain Kidd's compass.
That will be interesting to see what Carmen has to say.
Unbelievable. There's the dye in the tube. You see the dye in the tube right there?
Yeah, and it looks more pink than red, doesn't it? So it is diluted.
Yep. Carmen Legg, Tammy, next week. He's back into the trailer discussing some kind of compass they think they found. Good man, Nick Carmen.
Yeah, he is. I always like to see him. I always believe what he says.
Well, they got Emma with all the machines now, Tammy, with all the x-ray machines and scanners and all that. And they don't have to send it out to St. Mary's. So that saves them all kinds of time. And they even take items from other people to diagnose. So here is a bucket of the dye, how it looked originally. There it is. See it, guys?
Yep. So it was much redder at that time.
Daniel, that's actually Pepto-Bismol.
Okay. And Kathy says, is an ox shoe TV worthy?
It was. We had ox shoes upright, ox shoe. Oh, God. Somewhere there's a mass grave with 50 people, maybe in the swamp.
Now, that would at least get interesting for sure.
Nobody dies on Oak Island. They always get like a grave on the mainland, or all animals also are taken off the island because we find no bones. So, and no more electronic indifferences. Remember a long time ago, oh, my phone don't work and the electronics is off and this and that. We don't hear any of that.
Yep.
They're on their cell phones every 2 seconds, calling Rick from this lot to that lot, calling Rick from the office there. They don't got no phone problems.
No, they said they did at first, but they sure don't now. Oh, Richard says that Carmen Legg wrote a book about oxen.
Yep. He's got all that stuff. Yep.
Okay.
And then Esquan on mining. We're going to need some Pepto if this goes into the 14th season. Well, you better buy it now when it's on sale. So I just want to show you the color of the dye now, and it looked pink. There it is. Right?
Yeah.
All right. I just
Very
wanted to show
pink.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 1 year's worth of dilution. And slick hair, our slick hair metal detectorist found a button.
She did, and she said she thought it was a shirt button.
Yep, Jonathan, they did find bones in H8. 2 bones. 2 human bones. There she is, slick hair, ready to metal detect. There she is.
Yeah. Oscar Mining says, not another button. Afraid so.
And if we get really bored, we go back to the spoils.
Yes.
Sounds terrific, dear. Oh my God. Lordy 40. Oxen see me all
Oxen.
bread and butter with tender oxen meat. Oh my God. Please. Does it taste like chicken?
Yeah.
And this, I guess, is the compass. Nope. Let me see. I guess this thing is the compass that they have to give to Emma, but that's for next week. They got to save these things for next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I forget who just said that. I think it was Cindy. That next week we'll get the results of all the things they found tonight.
And that's their thing. Hello, CJO. You know, that's our motto for this year. Whatever they find next week, we find out what is going on to keep them going. There's really nothing.
Right.
There's really nothing else.
Yes.
More meaty, juicy, dense.
That yes. Feline says that the oxen might taste like beef. And that could be.
I don't even know where the heck to get oxen meat. And there it is, guys. There it is. Holy Lordy 40. Holy Muyan. It's an ox show. How old is it? Where they come from? We'll have to bag it and tag it. Give it to Emma for next week.
Yep, we'll find out more then. Hi, CJO. Good to see you. Oh, Daniel says we need Templar antacids.
Tastes like buffalo.
Oh.
Oh, God. And this is just a gray hair schedule. More gray hair on top.
Yes, there is.
So this is a gray hair update, Tammy.
Alex has gray hair now on the top of his head there, Tammy. Takes after his mom because I saw pictures of her and she's totally gray.
Yep, and this is who will be taking over once I'm dead.
Yeah.
And they're all dead.
Yes.
The gray hair scale. Back to the war room. There's the team. And I swear one bottle's a urine sample.
Yeah, it sure looked like it, John.
You forgot to eliminate it when you had to go for a prostrate test.
Yeah, yes.
But
Daniel says Knights of Malta ox shoe with a side of William Phipps stew.
Oh, not that guy again.
Yeah, we haven't heard about him for a while.
Jonathan, I tried so much and so hard for over 2.5 years to get the Mi'kmaq representative to talk to us live on what's their side of the story long time ago before anybody came there. I tried for 2.5 years. Judy can tell you.
Yeah.
I can't get him.
And I know you were disappointed, so was I. It was something that would have been really interesting.
Unbelievable.
No, Daniel says it's Dr. Spooner's drug test.
And there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bottles. And the minerals are not natural. Okay, Doc. Whatever you say.
Well, Well, hopefully we find out someday, one way or the other.
Or are these the bottles that Rick passes around to put everybody in a trance? Hmm. 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 Got to give my man Steve a little media time. And there's what the solution channel is compared to the garden shaft, compared where they're digging, as per usual. And there's our main man, Scott. Big smile.
Scott Lunsbury.
Yep, he's got the glasses on. And just enjoying life. That's what I love.
Their guys will leave you dreaming about the island of St. Lucia.
That's it. That's where we should be, guys.
Yes.
We have to have a Oak Island meetup in St. Lucia. Who's buying?
Oh, wouldn't that be great? How about next week?
Okay.
That'd be great. Okay.
What do they call it? The solution channel? That's the name of it, as far as the geological name of that stuff there. The dirt guys, you know what I mean? That's how they name stuff.
Yes, right. Would that be geologists?
Yeah,
The
geologists,
yeah.
the dirt men.
Yes.
Well, I can't see if they found the deepest part off the ledges in the solution channel to leave a 6-inch borehole there. Once it's settled down, please put a camera down there. You know what I mean? And who knows what they're doing? I don't know. Hello, Island. I'm back and watch the whole show in one podcast. All right, we got certification here. Hashtag cert. We got 16 entries. It's about all I got for tonight. Next week's show is called Walk the Line. The heck can that be? Walk the Line. I don't know. All right, let's see if I can share that, Judy. Here we go.
Okay. And good luck, everybody.
There it is. We got 17. You got to be present to win. And if you don't answer, then we'll just redraw. You guys all ready?
Again. Yep. Again, good luck, everybody.
All right, here we go, Judy.
All righty.
3, 2, 1. Bingo. Amy is the winner.
Good luck, congratulations, Amy.
Is she here?
Yes, she was a while ago.
Uh-oh. Let's see if she's here.
There she is.
No! Amy, send your information here. Right there. Crest of Oak Island at AOL.com. I might try to get something out tomorrow. Then next week and the week after, I'll mail out in January because I don't want to get lost in the Christmas rush.
I think that's a good plan.
And there's the address. All right, Judy, if you want to say your goodbyes, I got to get going to what I have to do upstairs. And I'll say my goodbyes and post to the Facebook page later on. Go ahead, Judy.
Oh, okay. So thanks everybody for joining us tonight, and thank you for taking part in chat. Doggone it, you guys make it so much fun, and it's what we all need right now. Enjoy O'Connor next Tuesday night. Listen carefully so we can talk about it on Wednesday night, and I will see you then with John. And please, everybody, please, wherever you are in this world, stay safe and come back to us. Good night, John.
Okay, I'll keep in touch. Thank you, Judy.
Okay, yep. Bye-bye.
All righty. Guys, next week, December 9th, Tuesday, 9 p.m., History Channel, USA only. Episode 6, The Heat is On. So we'll see you the next Wednesday. Walk the Line, December 16th, Walk the Line on Tuesday night, 9 p.m. on the History Channel, Eastern Time. Canadians get it on Sunday. We'll be on December 17th, Wednesday night at 7:30, 7:45, somewhere in there. Hit that notification bell so you know when we're on. Again, members, say this with me. Remember, members, always go forward. Make it a setback in your life. Just believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams, no matter how old you are, for tomorrow's a never given. With this crazy, triple crazy world we live in. Oh, my lordy 40, holy mooyan. So you keep on smiling. You stay safe, like Judy says. You stay strong. You keep that positivity going. Get that negativity out of there. Only positivity, thoughts, and feelings. If you can't, there's a lot of professional people out there that can help you. So thank you for joining me and Judy tonight. I'll see you and Judy next Wednesday night for our live podcast. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you. Take care. And bye-bye.